Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Was running late, forgot to look at the time. I know Lisa Marie's going live, but she's busy for like an hour, so I told her I would go live before her. Hey Cree, hi Rabbit, hi CC Truck, hola. Hey Nurse Jen. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me get the other phone so I can see the comments. So Lisa Marie's going live, and I was gonna go over there and talk. Hey Two Sickies, and be on panel with her, but I'll just say what I have to say here and then go on hers. Um, Anne's snooze-a-thon. I thought you said you had your grandkids with you, and you spent what 5 or 6 hours on a live. Hey Janet. Hey Fancy Feast. But since let's start off with Dreamsicle since she wanted to bring me up. Dreamsicle, you were a terror in that group chat. Everybody hated you. So it was pretty hard. I even had to beg them to add you again, and they said no, 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 because you were always in such a bitchy mood. And you came in there, and yeah, I was even willing to. Hey, Stephen, I was willing to give her another chance, and then I wasn't going to upset the people in the chat either, because they felt uncomfortable, especially when she would come in there screaming at Stephen like if he was her child. So hey, Stacey. So yeah, it was you who was the uncomfortable. I've never up to now been into a group chat screaming at people or treating people like shit the way you did to me and everybody else in that group chat. So you can turn it around as much as you want. I'm still have group chats with those people in it. Hey, Simply Blonde. Hey, Jan. I'm sorry if I missed anybody, but when I saw her comment that she wrote, I'm like, is she freaking kidding me? I don't miss her at all. Me neither. She was. We would all be having a good time. I'm cooking and listening. Thank you, Mayday. We were all having a good time, and then all of a sudden, she would come in out of the blue, screaming, having a fit with everybody. And if you do this again, Steven, I'm kicking you out. And we're like, and then I would be messaging Steven on the side saying, Steven, you know how she is. Don't just ignore her. And Steven wouldn't start anything. It's yeah, Steven wouldn't respond to her mean or anything. He would just stay quiet. And I would be messaging him saying, just ignore her. If you ignore her, she'll go away. And that's how we had the group chat with Dreamsicle. When she was in a bad mood, everybody heard her. And she would treat you like if you were her child, and like everybody was her kid. And she would come in there, and the mood would be like everybody would leave the group chat and not talk for the rest of the day. So yeah, it was a pleasure getting rid of you, Dreamsicle. Thank you, Mayday. Where is Stacy? Yeah, I said I saw Stacy, but it was a mission. And then for her to try to turn it around, she hurt you. I know she did. For her to try to turn it around and say that it was the other way around, hold on, that they were holding me back from hitting the live button. Nurse Jen, you're in a chat with me now. Um, have you guys even ever said, don't do it, don't go live? These women that I'm in the chat with now don't even say anything because I'm an adult just like they are. And they respect my choice and I respect theirs. They're not like, don't go live, don't go live. And I'm not in there saying, I'm going to go live and I'm going to go crazy. None of that shit. So you guys keep making that. Nope, it's your channel. Yep. Making all that up. No, Mikey, never. Absolutely never. Let me see something. We have the best group chat ever. Yeah, everybody's always in a good mood. Nobody's ever in a bad mood. I mean, I'm sure people are in bad moods at time in their life and they don't come in if they're in a bad mood and take it out on others. Because I don't see anybody arguing in the group chat like it was with Dreamsicle in there. Nobody at all. So I think it's the other way around. And Anne, you're one to give from one adult to another. It's your life. Yeah, that's right. If I go live and I say something, it doesn't reflect on Nurse Jen, it reflects on me. So I don't know why she would even say that it would reflect on Dreamsicle or Anne or anybody else. But anyways, and all my lives, all my videos from the Drop the Mic are saved. So I'm going to find the one where you were the one saying that in the very beginning that I had a lawyer, and I told you, I don't have a lawyer yet. Why are you saying that? And you said, oh, I'm just playing with him. So you're fucking with John. And I said, don't say that because I don't have a lawyer. And she said it out of the blue. It came out of Anne's mouth. So she turned it around yesterday and said that it was me. And I'm going to show that video where it says that Lack is not a good person at all. If Lack is a therapist, then I'm Queen Elizabeth. Lack is not a therapist. There's no way in hell that guy is a therapist. No way in hell is he a therapist. He might be the patient, but not the therapist. Exactly, Mikey. I don't know the shit he was talking about. Is definitely. I know he's not a therapist, and he watches everything. He says he doesn't watch everything. He knows absolutely everything that goes on everywhere. If you have a question about anybody, just ask Lack. He'll know. Just ask him. He'll tell you. I'm sorry, but there's no therapist that would spend the hours that he spends online here listening to everybody. And he knows absolutely everything that's going on. So I think Lack is a therapist just like George is married. It's like the same concept. Lack said it, and everyone will turn on that said you will turn on everyone in the chat. Stephen, I've known you longer than I've known Lack. I haven't turned on you at all. I just didn't feel comfortable with Lack lying to me. And I would never have mentioned him if he didn't mention me. But if you're gonna lie, then that's the end for me. And I'll always use Mandy as a somebody that I looked up to. Our friendship stopped, and she never showed any screenshots, nothing. And we did argue back and forth in separate chats a little bit, and nothing was ever shown. Nothing was. And then you have Anne, dear Anne, it's me, Maria. Let me tell you what I did today. She starts reading every last shit, worse than Jen. What Anne said that Siwa used to do, Anne is doing it worse. But you know what the funny thing is? I love our new group chat. I do. You know what the funniest thing is? That Anne was trying to give it marriage advice and saying that Maria wasn't happy and all this stuff. When in reality, she's focusing on herself. Because remember that she was married when Dreamsicle was going to visit them in the other room, and they weren't even renting a hotel room. That's how cocky they were. She was staying in their house with the husband under the same roof. And you're going to talk about morals? You're really going to mention morals and going to say, "Oh no, Maria. Hey, Lindsay, Maria's not happy because she can't be because she doesn't do anything for him. The only thing I don't know how to do is cook, and you don't know you know just because you don't know how to cook doesn't mean you don't know how to clean. It's two separate things, Anne. My husband cooks, that's it. He used to cook, that's it. Nothing more than that. So if I don't like cooking, and cooking for what? There's nobody in the house anymore, so what's the big difference? What's the big difference, Anne? I bet you if let's video record your house and mine. Let's see which one is cleaner, Anne. But she says that another thing she said was that if I had ever checked his phone in the past, it was because something must have happened for me to be like that. I'm a fucking Latina. We are nosy like that. We don't trust anybody, period. And it's my life, and if I want to check it, I can. And in fact, he doesn't even mind. Can't sense. I know I don't have any. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But thank you anyways. So if my husband used to throw the phone anywhere he wants, and I would pick it up and see whatever I want, whenever I want. Nothing is hidden from anybody. So what, Anne? So what? You know why you talk that way? Because you used to be who did you cheat on before Dreamsicle? Who were you cheating on with him before Dreamsicle? You must have been cheating a lot because you had no care for that man. Because when you lied to me and told me that you guys, your marriage was over, and I said, hey, um, run a banner. I don't have a banner. I don't have anything on this thing. Let me see. In fact, I'm going to run this and put it and take it off. But look at the last banner I had on here. Are you ready, guys? Because I'm such a bad person. Can you see that? Sarah and Empress. Yeah, because I'm such a bad person. Never created on her. No, I. But for her to say that, can you imagine when this shit runs through her mind? Is that it's because she has done it to her husband before. Never, Stephen. Absolutely never. But you know what? A woman's intuition is a woman's intuition. And if I felt uncomfortable with a situation with a woman calling, I put a stop to it. And guess what? He never complained because why? Because I was the wife. Just like if he were to say something to me about anybody calling me, I would stop it immediately. Because that's how it's done. KK. But Anne wants to make, because Anne's so unhappy with her, not only her husband, her ex-husband, it's separated. They're separated. They're not even divorced yet. But then what does that even matter? Because Dreamsicle still lives with, and Dreamsicle makes it clear they were never married. They're just partners in life for benefits. He works, he makes more money. He makes more money than she does, and she can't survive without him. And so it's just like a long distance fling, is what it is. And I love that Heidi, you started this, Anne, so now I'm going to talk. I love that Heidi had said when she first found out, it's so nice that they're just, newlyweds pretty much. They're just honeymooners, like you say, Dreamsicle and Anne. And in reality, they had already been together for almost 3 years. Heidi just didn't know it. So it came out of, hey, Freeside, it came out of her mouth like, these people are just honeymooners. Anne and Dreamsicle. No, they've been together forever. When Anne was saying that one day we're gonna meet and I was gonna go over to Scotland, they were already together. It was all blah blah blah. Who's the liar now? And I could care less. That's why I always said in the beginning, if you guys would play back to my first videos after that, done here, check the community tab post I made for you. Okay, thanks. um, when when um when I when everything happened, of course, I was shocked and hurt. And but I would say everything happens for a reason, and life continues, and slowly you'll heal. And now I'm so much better off. I feel better about myself. I feel better about not walking on eggshells. In fact, Anne had said that I didn't even ask that. I could have easily just sent her a message to tell her I was going live. Why? Why would I have to? I never asked her for a message when she was going live and I was sleeping. My thought process was totally different from Anne's. My thought process was the more we go live, the faster we get the community hours. Anne's thought process was she didn't ask me for permission. Why? Because she's a control freak. And when I go 50-50 with somebody, it's 50-50. I don't care. If she's like, oh, can I go bash this person today? Oh, and that's on you. If you want to bash, you do it. Go ahead, do it. It's your channel too. But Anne's way of thinking was I had to get her permission to do anything on the channel. So it wasn't really my channel or her channel or 50-50. It was Anne controlling everything. And some of the people on Reddit had said, well, you didn't have any problems with her before, so now you have problems with her. Thank you for saying that. Like I said, when they said that I posted JJ's LinkedIn and I knew I didn't, and I knew I didn't share it with anybody. I'm saying, I know I'm getting old, but this shit, I can't remember for the life of me. I cannot remember this. And Ann kept pushing that it was me, and I go, I don't remember this. And you can only scroll back so far on your messages. And then thanks to not Geneva, Jane D, who said, no, that conversation was between me and Ann. You had nothing to do with it, period. And here Ann was saying it was between Jane D and myself. Tivity Arna Casinos. You got that right, Freeside. So the whole conversation was with Jane D and Ann was saying it was me. See, because I'm the big mouth in the front of everybody, but I'm not the one doing shit behind the scenes. And then another thing she also said was, she's like, how could she be talking to Geneva? She has she has looked up all her court records. Emphasis on all. One. That's it. That's all. One. And Ann says it like all her court records. Yes, she had no problem with JY being in her chat. And he drew a penis on her mom's face. So, yeah, post the Walmart thing over a penis on my deceased mom's face. I'll take Geneva anytime. Hey, Geneva, how are you? Can you imagine? Oh my God, some shitty mods who don't tell me what to do, who are so nice. These mods that I have are so nice and so passive, and we all get along. And I don't think one Nurse Jen or Fancy Feast or anybody has ever said that, hey, I don't like the way you're talking down to me. I don't say you guys are peons like Jen says, or you guys are just subs. You're all just subs. Yeah, I'm better than you all. That's the way it sounds like. Or hold on. Where's Jane D? Let me call her up right now. What do you mean you're eating? Get the hell over here. I'm live. I don't care. Work your life around me. It's all about me. It's my turn. Eat while you're modding for me. Yet I'm this horrible person that Ann wants and it was supposed to be a party yesterday, remember? It was supposed to be this grand party they were having, which I call bullshit because I really don't think George is gone. There's no more mod fights. No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And my thing with Ann was that she didn't want me to mod Lisa Marie. And I had no problem with Lisa Marie. So that was like, and it was no. One time she blocked Wind Whispers, and I said, oh, but I like Wind Whispers. At the time I was okay with Wind Whispers, and I'm like, I like Wind Whispers. And she's like, we're not going to talk about this today. Like if I was a child and she was the adult, so I had to ignore that. Okay, it stops right there and catch her on a better day because it's whoever she wanted blocked. And then I had to apologize and say, I'm sorry, I'm going to try later on, but I can't. I hated that shit because if she didn't like somebody, that was it. Life scheduled didn't last 24 hours. Do you see what I'm saying? These people are so full of shit. So full of shit. And now do you guys believe us when we say not only is George full of shit, but so is Ann and everybody else who supports him? Hold on a second. Let me check something real quick. I'll tell you when. Sasha Riley, part 1. What? Oh, are you kidding me? Hold up. This is cracking me up. So now he's going to be reporting what? True crime? Is that it? Or what? Let me see what. He's going to become a commentary channel now on. Are you fucking? Oh my God, George, go the fuck away. Are you kidding me? That shit is hilarious. George is going to report on other stories, and he's going to lie about everything. I told everybody he wasn't going away. This guy can't live without the attention. Where's the husband? Where's the children? Oh, in your imagination. In your imagination, George. Let him try. It's gonna bounce. It's gonna bomb. He sucks at anything he does. You know why he stopped? He said he was stopping this because it was getting dark for him because he ain't funny. He can't even talk to anybody. He had to be like, oh my God, if you guys know what I did about what happened with Lindsay or Freeside, I'm gonna tell you if you come back next live. Next live, I have the proof. I'm gonna show you everything. You just come back next live. I have everything. You'll see. You're not gonna believe this. And then the next live, he's not doing shit but doxing people. And he couldn't come out of that hole. That was all he was doing. So he had to say he's gone. And they had this whole 6 hour shit yesterday, which was a piece of shit. By the way, and before you make fun of Lindsay, go look in the mirror. I think you ate your husband. I'm pretty sure you did. Go look in the mirror. And before you say that I don't take care of myself, at least I'm happily married. And look in the mirror again before you say that because you've gained about 80 pounds. You lost that right to tell anybody, period, that they don't take care of themselves. Because you've eaten half of Scotland. There's children starving because of you, Anne. Unbelievable. Lindsay, don't watch it. They were mocking you. You can report it. I'm gonna give you the timestamp so you can report it for the picture they used. But she was mocking you. They were laughing at you. This is why I told you don't go over there. But somebody like Anne, not care about themselves. What? You need to privacy strike that line. What? Don't be talking about people not taking care of themselves. Oh, Brooke, I take care of myself. I have no idea why you even say that. You don't even see me, so how do you know? Brooke, are you drunk again? Hold on. Hold up. Go to channel. Oh yeah, Brooke. Why are you threatening me, Brooke? Why are you threatening me? I didn't even text you last night, and you were up there threatening me. Stop with the brown liquor if you're going to start threatening people. Because then you have people on Reddit thinking that you know this deep, dark secret that I've done something bad. And I haven't. So maybe before you decide to threaten me and just drop off Anne's, clear it up and say, I was just drunk. I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Because I wasn't texting you. And you made it sound like if I had sent you a text and that's why you said that. You see, Brooke, I don't go into your chat and say shit because you have me blocked in your chat for some reason. But you can come in here and chat in mine. What's up with that? Get the fuck out of here laughing at somebody with an incurable disease. They were an illness. They were laughing. No, she got her. They removed her comment. Somebody deleted her comment, I think. They were laughing at Lindsay yesterday. Anne, who has grandchildren and children. Brooke, who has children. E11, who has children. Lack, who's just blah. And George, who has nobody. They were laughing. Posting a picture with her face on it and laughing. Okay, so why didn't they put your face on it, Brooke? Why didn't they put Anne's face on it? Why is it so funny when they do it to somebody else, but it's not funny when it's done to you? Why do you think it's okay to do that to somebody else? But if somebody does it to you, you get hurt or you get pissed off. What's the difference, Brooke? Did you guys ask Lindsay if she was going to be upset because that was done to her? She has every right to privacy strike that channel, that live. And it's a 6-hour live. It can't be edited out. I'm not showing anybody's pictures on my lives. Why is it okay to do that and then laugh? I rode in Maria's car with her. No, you're not ugly. You're really not. I'm about 2 seconds from spilling the tea. Brooke, click the link and spill the tea, bitch. Come click the link and spill the tea. Go ahead. Hold on. Let me get the link. Maria or Jules can help. You know what's wrong? Let me see if I can. I don't even know how to get it from here because I'm doing it on one phone. But you know what? I'll drop it to you in the back, or I'll send it to you via text. This is what happened when Brooks gets drunk. She's not working for a few days. So instead of enjoying time with her family, she just drinks, and then gets all happy with her brown liquor. And then the next day, guess what, Brooke? You don't remember what you say to people. Go live, bitch. I don't care. Go live. Go live. Do what you have to do, and I'll do what I have to do. You wanted me to tell everybody what you've been saying? I'll say it. I've got no problem blocking your ass. Trust me, let her go live because I've been dying to spill the tea on Brooke. The Amzi did about the cast fetish. Oh, no, I didn't see that. I didn't see that about Amzi. KK is she goes up. You should too. Yeah, come on up, Brooke, or go live. I don't care. I don't give a shit either way. I don't give a shit either way. She's even ignoring Virgie because she's got new friends. Can you imagine? This is who Brooke is. She uses people. She uses people. And trust me, I got more dirt on Brooke than she has on me. A lot more. Brooke's husband abuses her children and she thinks a cat fetish is a problem. A cat's fetish is a problem. That's where the cast came from. Lindsay's ex-boyfriend used to put Carla's on her. Carla's. Her around her fetish. Nothing about her medical condition. I left you, Maria, to block her. Feels good, huh? I have no idea about that, Cinnamon Piper. Lisa Marie, post your link. Where is Lisa Marie? Is she in here? I don't think she's going to be here yet. She wasn't home yet. And I said, let me fill it in while she comes. I don't get this. Hold on. I want to see if I can get this link. How can I get a link once I'm live? Does anybody know how I can get a link once I'm live? Let me see if I can do it this way. StreamYard. I think I got it. Oh, no, 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 no. Copy. Invite guest. Okay, then let me get to here. Let me get on here. Okay, hold on. And here we go. Why isn't this working? I think I got it. Missed the good part. There it is. They knew what it was about. I heard MC's live. Not sure if it was true, but it was funny how she told the story. So then it's okay for Brooke and Anne and all those people to laugh at Lindsay? Jen said that she had a picture. I said, show it now. See, that's it. One person starts with a lie and then they start making these pictures, but they won't like it when it's done to them. They wouldn't like it when it's done to them, would they? Stephen, hey, well, hold on. Somebody's messaging me. Give me a minute. Okay. Lisa Marie. Yeah. I don't know. Has she been in here? She hasn't been in here yet, has she? People still think I asked the bitch for $2 to get eggs. That is funny. That is so funny. If we found out her husband was putting casts on her and carrying her around the house. Lindsay. Brooke, I dropped the link. What, did you change your mind? I love my Max cat. Oh. Anne also said that now she's a bag of bones while having children's in a full body cast. Lindsay has bone disease, sure. That's hilarious. That's what I'm saying. They were mocking it. Hey, Susie Q. They were mocking her. They wouldn't like it done to them. I haven't been here yet, but here I am. Hi, Sherry Wine. How are you? That wasn't funny what they were doing. Anne's a freaking grandmother, which is even more than being a mother. And she does that to Lindsay. And everybody laughs like it was funny. You know what? Karma's a bitch. Don't ever make fun of somebody who has an illness. Because you wouldn't wish that on anybody in your family. Me too. I guess I have no sense of humor. That is how it is. Let me see if I can get back into this other account. Hold on. Why am I getting messages? Why am I getting messages? Give me a second. Okay. They made fun of Lindsay for what? They put her like in a body cast. Like if it was, and then they just put her face on it. And I don't even understand what they were laughing at. It was just like, why? If it's so funny, then put your face on it. Why you have to put Lindsay's and not yours? It's funny when they do it to somebody else, but not when it's done to them, right? We're not doing that to their pictures, but they're doing it to on this side. Why? If you want to laugh, laugh about yourselves. Don't laugh by doing it to somebody else because anybody who's a friend of Lindsay will see that as you're doing it to hurt Lindsay. But it doesn't matter because they have no empathy. These are the same people who have absolutely no empathy for anybody. Here you go again. I'll drop it again. Dropped again and again and again. I'm heartbroken. Anne has no respect for me. Her opinion of me means nothing. She wants mine. I don't respect cheaters. I don't respect cheaters either. Oh, Amzi mentioned that in the middle of the night on Deadly's panel. Wow. They believe anything and they ran with it. They ran with it. Can somebody block this angel person? That's Georgie Porgy. Hide user. I hope I hit the right one. And it's your YOUR, not your. It's yours. Do it right if you're gonna write on here, fucking angel. Show me where I made fun of kidneys. It's George. Bye bye, George. Let me let's be realistic. You know, Anne and Dreamy will not be carrying each other big ass around. That shit, it's a fling. It's not gonna last. YOU apostrophe R-E, fucking George. I wouldn't even give her thrill of being on your panel. She has her own channel, yeah. Jen mocks Ladybug's kidney disease. Yeah, because Jen doesn't have shit. Hold on. Hold on. Let me send something real quick. Brooke was laughing at all about me having. No, at that picture that was done. At that picture she was laughing at. Me too, Susie. I respect that. I would not laugh at anybody that has a disease. Nothing. I won't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Like, no. You know, do it. I mean, don't even do it, period. I don't get it. Nobody here's making memes about them, but they're anti-pro at making memes because you know what? When you feel bad about yourself, you take it out on other people. Just like her saying, "Oh, and Maria must be so unhappy," and it's something that they got used to at the time. Her and her husband had gotten used to. It's not anything, you know. It's for convenience. It's not for anything else. She's talking about herself. She's talking about herself. And remember, we were supposed to be close friends, and all this time I'm telling her, go see if you can go to counseling or something. And her mind was already made up, and she still had not said anything about Dreamsicle. So she's never going to show a screenshot of me complaining about my husband, right? We were close friends, and I've never complained, right? So, where's she getting this shit from? Her imagination, like George's husband, the imagination. Hold on. So since I never complained to Anne, she has to think about things because it's how she felt about hers. And she will private when it's over. PAB. That's what Brooke does. Hold on. You know what, Brooke? Stay here, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna record it and I'll commentate on it. I'll commentate on you, Brooke. How about that? Let's go. Because you know what? Then tomorrow she won't remember what she said today. Tomorrow she won't remember. And then by the time she goes back to work in 5 days, she'll just have a hangover the first day of work. After that, the rest of the 4 days, she'll be fine. Just don't be a patient on the first day of her coming back from work to work. Yes, that shit was so weird. I've never seen that before. Clint hitting himself in the face. Can you imagine? Hold on. I know things about Brooke that Brooke doesn't even know I know about Brooke. This should be interesting as hell. This should be really interesting. Get the video from those bitches. I know, I'm telling you. Yeah, he did. I gotta send you the video. I've never seen that before. I don't know why I've never seen that before, but he did, and he was doing it hard. But he wasn't with Jen, he was with Tracy. I was like, what the hell is he hitting himself for? Lord's Day. To act like a fool. Read my comment, Lindsay. Do you remember how Anne said I was hot and she liked my body? And remember her saying that? Yep. Anne brought up my IG pics and said Lindsay has a hot body. Yep. And now she just did that to you. I agree. She did say that. I don't really care what they say about any of you. I really don't. They're just so miserable. These are the same people that said that they wanted to stop talking about us to stop talking about them, but they continue to hey Jane D, but they continue to talk. I have no problem not talking about them. And then I see Dreamsicle writing a comment yesterday on Anne's chat saying that people hated me in the group chat and that I was like they tried talking me down. The only two people who ever tried to tell me not to go live is Anne and Dreamsicle. Why? I have yet if I'm in a chat with Cree, with Jane D, with Nurse Jen. If I tell them and quite a few others, and I tell them if I'm gonna go live, they're like, okay, cool. We'll see you there. We'll be there. Not end of story. There's nothing. I'm not gonna go live and put a list of all this shit and go talking, dragging people and doxing people. And by the way, what's her name? PMR. The list doesn't exist on my site anymore, and it was created by Amber Sherrington. Geneva was the one who sent it to me. And then Amber Sherrington added more to that list because I don't have all the people that you guys said. And Geneva didn't send it to me for any other reason than to tell me that Amber was creating lists on people. Didn't she leave? No, I kicked her out. I removed Dreamsicle. You don't want everyone to know what you told her. I'm on live. She knows I'm live. I'm not going over there. She can say whatever the fuck she wants to say. I'm dying to spill her secrets. I'm dying to spill her secrets. I'm not leaving this live. Don't worry. I meant didn't PMR leave YouTube? Yeah, she left. But she was here under a sock account and then she came back as herself. I'm not going anywhere. And Lisa Marie is going live after that, and we're headed over there to Lisa Marie's. Brooke is just looking for attention that she doesn't get at home. I sent you the pic of Clint. Of Clint. Oh, you sent it on the phone. I'm on live on that phone. I can't get into it. Hold on. What is Lisa Marie's link? Can somebody drop her link here? Was Lisa Marie in here earlier? Because if she's sending me a message, it's on the phone that I'm live and I can't get it. Because I've been waiting for her to go live. Because she wanted me to go up there with her. But I said, let me come on here first. She's not responding on IG. So I don't know. I don't care what. It's look under Real Housewives and see if you can get the link. I send it to IG. Oh yeah, that's the one I saw. Why did he do that? Hold on, she doesn't know I'm live, I think. Hold on, 8:45. All right, I already got contact with Lisa Marie. I don't see Lisa Marie here. You and Lisa Marie can cover Brooks live. Hold on, she doesn't know I'm live. I'm live waiting for you. Okay, I think she'll come in now. You and Lisa can cover Brooks. Well, yeah, whatever she's saying. I recording it because you know how she'll just immediately delete it. But we can cover it after. Hold on. Okay. Jane D, can you drop Maria's Cash App PayPal, please? Don't worry about it. I'll put it up for next time. I'm not worried about it for now. But thank you. I appreciate it. I didn't see Lisa Marie here. Yeah, I don't know. I thought she was here, but I sent her a message that I was here. I'm going to rent a cabin. Tennessee? Stephen in Tennessee, are you going to? Dreamsicle, do you remember? Hold on. Do you remember all the times you were nasty to Stephen? I don't know. Brooke's got a lot to lose. She's got a lot. You think that her threatening ICE was bad? She got a lot more than that to lose. Why is she threatening you though? What can she say to fire? What did you say to fire her up? That it was wrong to put Lindsay's picture up there, a picture and use Lindsay's face on it. That I thought it was gross. That's what I said to fire her up. Yeah, I got it. I saw that's the one I was saying, but I don't want to show it here because first, no, I can't show it here because I don't have StreamYard since that shit happened. So I had to cancel my StreamYard. Thank you, Jane Z. I had to I appreciate it. I had to cancel my StreamYard because it was the one that was compromised. And that's the one I had monthly. And I'm not gonna add StreamYard, pay for StreamYard on here until I resolve that one. Maria didn't do shit to Brooke. No, I defended Lindsay. I didn't agree with seeing that. That's it. I didn't like when I saw that and they were laughing. If it's so funny and somebody finds that so hilarious, then use your own picture and say, look how funny it is to put Brooke's picture, Anne's picture, or E11's picture, or George's picture on that body. Isn't it cute how the computer works? Isn't that funny? Isn't that Canvas? Isn't that great? Let's all laugh together. Or put Jen, you're friends with Jen, put somebody you're friends with. Don't put it with somebody that you're always mocking and harassing and telling her to click your link and go in there. Is that why you guys wanted her in your chat yesterday? Is that why Rainbow wanted her in there? That's the only thing I can imagine. It was Anne's dream, yeah. I don't know why they would do that. That's the only thing I can imagine. That's why they were asking Lindsay to go there. For what reason? For what reason? Yeah, they were there, and like I said, Rainbow kept nagging Lindsay. Yeah, but I lose that. I did change my password many times on StreamYard, but I lost the rest of the month I had paid because I am not using the same StreamYard as that one that was compromised. Changing the password, obviously, I've changed since I stopped talking to Anne, I've changed it over 8 times. But I was not aware that even if you change a password and delete the person from and then change it, you that's not deleting somebody from StreamYard. For anybody who decides to be a content creator or go online on live, if you do that, you're not kicking the person out. You still got to contact StreamYard and ask them for a hard lockout to kick everybody that's in your StreamYard. And that's what I didn't do. But I'm working on it. We'll see what happens. Whatever happens, I'm not going away. I'm sure. Thank you, Jane D. I'm sure not going away because I'm not going to let people bully others into leaving because they don't like to be held accountable for their bullshit. Anne can say a million things. No, it's not written somewhere. That's why. I only found out after my account was compromised, not before. Because it makes no sense. If you kick somebody out and you change the pass, I have screenshots of every time I change the password. Every single time. I stopped counting at 7 or 8. I took the screenshots and then stopped counting. And I didn't do it for security reasons. I did it because months would pass by and I'd forget the password. And that was it. But I changed it that many times before it was even compromised. You would hit yourself too. Oh my God, Debbie. I mean, look at all the lies they said about Jules, Maria, and Lindsay. Yep. Where's my ball cat? I don't know where ball cat went. I have no idea. Hey, Volt, I have dirt on you too. Shall we spill the dirt on you, Volt? Don't send me screenshots of what Vault says to the person. I'm sorry. I don't want to see anything that Vault has to say. Now they use AI acting as if it's real interview fancy. Yeah, she was. She's still around, Ballcat. She just doesn't want to get into the back and forth with everybody. I just don't understand why these people think that they can do whatever they want and people have to put up with it. They can drag people, make fun of people, and I'm not even remember when by the way, I have all the drop the mic videos and I'm gonna find the one where Anne was saying about the lawyer because she lied about it yesterday. But do you remember when Anne would just show pictures of she would be showing pictures of Sophie or of um Kendra or all those back-to-back pictures of everybody. Siwa, I didn't even know how to upload a picture. It was all Anne. And this is exactly what she does now, yet I was the horrible person, right? Walt, who doesn't want to be involved, is telling Brooke, you're recording her. Oh no, Walt. Guess what? I recorded Brooke yesterday too, or the day before. I've been recording everybody and saving it because these people have a habit of putting it on members only after so that people can see it. So if somebody's on members only, just ask me and I'll send you the link. Because if it was public at one point and then they switch it after to members only, you should be able to see it. I don't know why all these people are playing this game now. When you do a members only, it should be members only. Just do it for members. Don't do it for public and then change it to members so people have to pay to see it. It sounds so stupid, and that's what they've been doing. So yeah, if I catch them on live, I record it. walked away after she was caught for taking thousands from Sweaty. Yep, she didn't walk away far enough. She didn't walk away far enough. And let me see something, Cat. I would run away from homegirl. So yeah, they want to make everybody. They want to pretend like they're such good people, but they don't do shit. They keep the same shit that they were doing before. The memes, making fun of other people's looks, make and because I said that she does look like Moby Dick on her last live. Stand up, Anne, and you're gonna tell me to take care of myself. Stand up, Anne. Show us that beautiful blue dress you wore that one time. And you're gonna criticize me? I'm not out there looking for a mate. You are. You think that you're not cheating on Dreamsicle because Dreamsicle is in the U.S. and you're in um, Scotland? What a joke! If she wasn't faithful to her husband, do you think she's going to be faithful to Dreamsicle if she's in another country? It's all fun for them. It's nothing serious. It's a fling. That's what it is. It's a fling. But she's obviously eating her way out of the house and then saying, "Take, you got to take care of yourself." Why, Anne? Why do I have to take care of? I'm happy. I'm in a happy relationship. Why aren't you? If I make somebody happy, then hey, who are you to say otherwise? I've never complained to you because if not, I'm never unhappy. But you, on the other hand, did complain to me a lot. Remember, he doesn't look at me. He doesn't pay attention to me. We're in different. I wonder why. Maybe because your intentions were with somebody else, and he's a sucker who let Dreamsicle stay in your house while thinking that you're just bringing in a friend from another country. Watching where is Sweaty's money and why do you like going real life when you do not want it done to you? Yeah, remember they used to say that, oh, Maria, have I ever driven by anybody's house? Have I ever sent a pizza to anybody? Have I ever threatened anybody? Have I ever said I was going to put a billboard on anybody? Have I ever gone to court to watch anybody and record them live? So who's the one that goes real life? Because George is screaming, Maria calls people's jobs. When? Whose job did I call? Whose? Tell me whose job I called. Tell me. Because guess what? When Siwa lied about her sister, I said, if you're going to continue to lie that I called your sister's job because I don't even know her name or where she works, then I'm going to find it. Hey, ambulance girl, and I'm going to call. All it did is for me to threaten that I was going to call and find it. And Siwa came out and said, no, it wasn't Maria after all. See how that works? Because I'm not going to let somebody lie and say that I'm doing something when I'm not. And then I'm going to have somebody like Anne, who dressed up all professional to show up at Ginevra's court hearing and says that I'm out of control. She took the time to find out when the court hearing was, the link, sign up, get herself all dressed up to go live, put it on her community tab that she was going live with something great. And she wants to say that I go real life. She wants to say that I'm so unhappy. When I'm not on live, when I go into Jules, when I go into KK's, when I go into anybody's, I go in for a bit and I leave and I come back and I leave and I come back, or I'm watching something and I'm not just sitting here looking at the phone listening. I'm doing stuff, and then sometimes I'll get caught up for half an hour. Sometimes somebody will say, "Oh, KK just asked something," or Jules said something about you, and I'll have to go back and rewind and see, because I can't stay for 3 or 4 or 5 hours or 6 hours like Anne does because she has no life. Because wasn't she saying that she had her grandkids with her? And she wants to talk about my life? My life is that I just went live now, and I went grocery shopping, I went to the mall, I did all this shit while you were there, still sleeping because you guys were so pain in the ass yesterday, talking shit about everybody. If you are going to help Vault find her stuff. And by the way, E11, have an opinion on my family, and I'll have an opinion on yours. And if I say the name Edwin, I know an Edwin from MobTube. So sorry that you have association with the same name. Everyone doing well. Hey, Dragon, how are you? Yeah, you put it exactly. You put it in your ear and you're multitasking. In fact, I was putting up a whole bunch of shit from the outside of the front yard that I had still had out for the Christmas stuff that I had not brought down because you needed a ladder. So I did it today. So yeah, I'm not on here for 6 hours doing shit. Clothing store where they say, sorry, ma'am. We don't sell clothing for your size. She went to the plus store. Hey, Audrey, how are you? How you doing, Audrey? I don't know. I'm just so over the shit. These people say that they want to move on, and they're the ones who can't. They're the ones who can't. For some reason, they get stuck on the same shit. Anne thought it was so important to talk about me and my relationship and all this stuff yesterday. Like if she knew anything. And it's deflecting on what she went through in her life, that there was a loveless marriage, that they had nothing else going for themselves. So she thinks that anybody who is on YouTube is the same as her. Guess what? I don't watch football. So what? So what? I don't know of any couple that has ever been that's married that does everything together 24/7 or watches the same show every time. You know, if somebody likes soccer, well, the other one might not like it. That's what marriage life is like. You like one thing and somebody else doesn't like something else. Everybody likes your own stuff. It's like it's not. I mean, and I'm still better than Jen, who has separate bedrooms, and they've been married less than a year, right? So I'm saying, and pick your battles. I'm not stopping. And like you said, like I said, you can report all you want. I'm not going away. I'm not gonna let you drag me and lie about me or my family. That's never gonna happen. Absolutely never gonna happen. Looked at Brooke's FOIAs about the opinion would be about her. Brooke lets AI go over your criminal record history and give us an opinion on your household. Hold on a second. And let me tell you, I've been holding my tongue because of a certain someone, but it's gotten to the point where I'm not going to hold my tongue anymore. Give me a minute. Let me just check something. When but I love that Reddit immediately jumped on it in the earlier today and said, "What did Brooke mean by that? Does that mean that Maria is A, lost her job, 2, is separated or divorced, or 3, well, separated, I think they said, or 3, I forgot what 3 was, or she's holding a secret that will get her in trouble or some shit." And then some person responded, neither one. Brooke was just talking out of her ass when she drinks. Because people were messaging me, "What is it that Brooke has on you?" And I said, "Nothing. Absolutely nothing." And I made it clear. That's why I made that post. And I said, She's not, thank you. She is not, um I'm not texting her because the other day I did text her when she was on the live with JY because he was talking about me. And I said, restraining orders go both ways. It goes both ways, so respect it. And I'll say it till the day I die. It goes both ways. So if you want to respect, you better respect your side of it too, because we both have it on each other. My IG request. What time is? Hold on, let me see. Okay, so Real Housewives of Margaritaville is going on at 9:15. You can go on a little bit earlier if you want. It's only 8:33, so go on like at 9 or something, or even 8:45 if you want. I don't want you to go on too late. I don't mind if you put your time earlier. Real Housewives. I don't know if she's here. Is she? Because I think I see Creed posted it. Brooke is in Jewel Stalker now. That C was gone. Yeah, that's why I'm. Hold on. Let me ask her if she can just post it earlier. Okay. I'll come up with you guys too. Okay, that sounds good. The sooner the better for me, Lisa Marie. I know it's too late for me. Not too late. I mean, I'll be in chat, but it's not. I would prefer earlier since tomorrow is Monday. And Anne wants to get dragged, so I hope Lisa Marie drags the shit out of Anne because for some reason, Anne was intimidated um by Lisa Marie. And the only reason I can think of that Anne is intimidated by Lisa Marie is because Lisa Marie is beautiful. That's it. There's no other thing because Lisa Marie is very nice. If when you get to know her, she'll go out of your way. She'll go out of your way to help anybody. But Anne was intimidated by her and treated her like shit and wanted me to first she wanted me to block her. And then when I wouldn't block her, she wanted me to unmod her. And at one point I had given in to her and I unmodded her. And then I said, no, but why? I don't get it. And that was like a whole World War III shit with Anne because I didn't tell her who she could mod. And I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand that we wanted to agree on the mods, but there was people that she had modded that she picked out. And I said, well, like you picked two, I picked two, like that. And it wasn't like that because she didn't want Lisa Marie around. Granny, I'll be free for the evening in about an hour or so. Saying to Brooke, if you get money in exchange for sex act, it's prostitution. Yeah, that is prostitution. She's beautiful and opinionated. Yep. Because she's opinionated, but she's she's a very good person. When she believes and and we have totally different views on the president and everything, totally different views. And we still get along great. We have totally different political views and we have no problem as friends. Accents last night in the wee hours of the morning, one of them many times, not feeling well. I had to start laughing out loud. Oh my God. Let me see if she responded. Hold on. No, she hasn't responded yet. I think she's still out. She was running errands. Maybe that's why she made it at 9:15. But if she sees my message, she might change it to earlier. I wasn't even going to come on here until I heard until I really wanted to take care of that Ann shit. For a person who says that she wants to move on and she's so above everybody else and she's got morals. I just thank God every day I don't have her kind of morals because I'd be cheating left and right. I'd be like, what? What? You say I'm beautiful? Come over here. Let's have sex. My husband's in the other room. It's okay. Hey, Steven, how are ya? It'd be like, it's okay. I got morals. I don't lie. I've only been lying for 3 years to my husband, but I don't lie. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. I'm not cheating on him with a man. I'm cheating on him with a woman. So that erases everything. It's not cheating. That's how she sounds. She has morals like Jen. Yep, that's exactly it. She has morals like Jen. If you're cheating with a hey Tom, so if you're cheating with another woman, it's not cheating. So the poor innocent guy thinks, oh, she's got a friend in the US. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, come over. Mi casa, tu casa. I love when my wife has friends. Bring her down. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And I'm betting he never even told her about, to this day about her. She would tell me, oh, still before I even knew about it, look at my place. Oh, he brings me food. He cooks and he brings me food. And he fixed this and he fixed that. He came over and he fixed this and that. And that tells me that she's not being honest with what happened. You want to have morals, then be honest about it and tell them the truth. Don't drag a man in hopes of you coming back when there's absolutely no hope. I'm sorry, but in this community, you can't drag somebody when you do shit like that. You can't drag somebody for saying, "Oh my God, Maria, Maria said E11's husband's name. She's got no morals." Maria posted a screenshot. She's got no morals. I have a million times more morals than Anne will ever have. You can't use that anymore on absolutely anybody in this community after what you and Dreamsicle did. So step away and never repeat that shit again. That's you. Anne saying that is like Jen saying she doesn't lie. Same shit. There's not one person in this community who's done worse morally than what Anne's done. At least not one of the people on, one of the content creators. But she's close to Jen. Both of those are the same. Both of these women are exactly the same. So you can sit there and say that, oh yeah, it's like a roommate thing. They live together for convenience because Maria can't live alone. That's what they do. You can't say shit like that, Anne, because I've never complained to you about anything. So you can't make shit up in your head. That's how you felt about your husband like that. That's how you felt. And you're portraying it on somebody else. That's what you're doing. Like I said, uh, uh, I don't know about it. I consider myself American because I was born here, but my background, my ethnicity is Latina because I was raised Latin, and we're very jealous, and we don't blindly trust anybody. I don't care how many years. I don't care how many years. And for her to say something like that, hey, it's not even a Latina thing. It's like I'm a reality TV junkie watching every single show. Maury Povich, when it was back in the day, that Steve Harvey, or not Steve Harvey, that was another Steve. I forgot which one it was. And you see that shit every time. Your husband, you're all confident and shit, and then all of a sudden they're flirting with your next door neighbor or with your thing. So do you obviously your husband was very careful with you, and Jerry Springer, that's where Anne belongs. Your husband was very careful, very trusting of you, Anne. Maybe he should have been asking more questions. Maybe he could have prevented what you did. No, that's not it. That's not your link. Delete, remove. That's the backstage thing, not the link for the You got to put the link for the video. So maybe he should have been asking questions. And trust me, I don't sit around saying, "Hey, can I see your phone? Can I see your?" I'm a regular person like anybody else. But since Anne didn't give a shit about her husband, she just sat back and said, "Oh, honey, I trust you. I trust you because you have no idea what I'm doing." And then you want to project it that everybody else has a bad marriage or any boyfriend or girlfriend or anything because you had a bad thing going. Good to know I'm not the only one that did that now. And should see her dietitian. She may be intolerant. She's swollen huge. I know. And she got pissed off, but she's really gotten huge. And you don't get like that. Brooke is mad. She brought up a gift card. Why? I'm sure that she sees herself in the mirror, so it's not like. Why are you making fun of people if you blew up like that? Why? Even if you didn't blow up like that, why are you making fun of others? Why is the need for that? There's no need for it. But unless you look like Sofia Vergara, which nobody here does, um, Anne should just hold back on making fun of other people, unless she looks like Sofia Vergara, because it'll always going to backfire. It's always going to backfire. And guess what? Sofia Vergara, who is beautiful, doesn't make fun of other people. Yep, it's bad karma. It is. Insecure people like Anne would do that every single time. No, you keep doing the same thing. It's not StreamYard. Can somebody drop her link? That's not the channel. You're dropping StreamYard. You're going live now. Okay, hold on. Let me go get the channel. Let me get the channel real quick. Give me a second. Okay. Share. There you go. And that's her live right there. So give it a couple of minutes and then we'll head on over there. I guess. Hold up a second. Hold on. Who is this asshole? Just me? Why do people send screenshots? It says my guess is she was having an inappropriate relationship herself with someone online. Just me? Are you talking about Anne? Are you talking about Anne? Can you imagine? Hey, pretty bird. We're headed over to Lisa Marie so we can do a little bit more dragging. So she can get her channel going and we can just drag the shit out of Anne. Because it's what she deserves. She's a miserable person. Dreamsicle, you can head over there too so we can mention you too. She has to be Maria. Can you imagine this just me account writing that? I have so much time in my hands. And I'm like, what, 40 now? Okay, I'm going now. I'm like 40 now. I'm 62 and I don't have time for another relationship. Are you fucking crazy? These people are so freaking annoying. Okay, I'm headed out to. Oh, let me get the link. Okay. Bye, everybody. See you guys over there. Have a good one. And remember, Anne, you suck. And Dreamsicle, so do you.